Hello, and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm an abundance channeler and business mentor, and I help people be happy and have more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from downtown Portland, Oregon, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of November 8th, 2020. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And I slept like a baby last night. Things seem brighter today. I didn't realize the toll that the past 4 years had taken on me, on all of us. It's just such a relief to have the nightmare over. And sure, we're still going to have some shenanigans from Trump, and it'll take a while to repair the damage that's been caused. But this is step number one, and it's a big step. So let's just allow ourselves to feel the relief and the happiness, and to remember this feeling. The joy that so many of us felt when we heard the news. The tears of joy that came from watching people dance in the street or dancing in the street. From watching the first woman vice president get elected, all of it. Allow yourself to let the joy in. Joy is one of those weird feelings that most of us aren't super familiar with. Feeling huge amounts of joy can almost physically hurt because it feels so good and we're not used to that. Yesterday, we got to expand our ability to feel joy, so stay with that feeling as long as you can. It's okay to cry. It's okay to dance. My feet actually hurt from dancing so much yesterday. I had to soak them last night. It's okay to feel hope again. We're pretty good at dealing with disappointment, but take this time to get really good at feeling joy. So what I do this weekly podcast is to help deal with the energy that's out there for the week, similar to a weather forecast, which tells you that there may be a storm coming, so you need to take your raincoat that day. This podcast is to help you deal with the energy that's out there and to prepare for it. And there's so many things that influence it. Astrology, numerology, change of the seasons, the dates, and the collective energy. And right now there's definitely relief and joy and possibility in the air. So let's enjoy it as long as we can. So this week on Thursday the 12th, we have the third of the 3 Jupiter-Pluto conjunctions that we have in 2020. And these are pretty rare. And both of these planets are in Capricorn, which is the sign that rules governments and the economy and corporations, all areas that are marked by turbulence. And the Jupiter-Pluto conjunctions have also marked some of the world's worst pandemics, from the 1918 flu to the 1980s HIV epidemic. And the last 2 times that Jupiter and Pluto met were on April 4th and June 30th. And both of these times are when the virus really spiked. And as we head into November and winter, many European countries have already shut down, and the US keeps having their highest day of cases day after day after day is the highest number. So this time when they meet, Mars will also be going direct from a 2-month retrograde the very next day. So this could also, Mars going direct, could also unleash this major anger and this public violence. So we have COVID spiking, and this is just a reminder to, double down on your COVID stuff. Don't go out as much. Wash your hands more. Wear the mask more. Don't meet with people. And then to the awareness that with Mars going direct on Friday, that we could have some major anger and public violence. And this is not to scare you. This is to let you know that there is a big storm coming and you'll want to stay home, and to remember that storms pass. And if we can get through 4 years of Trump, we can get through anything. But we'll also get a burst of momentum when Mars goes direct. Mars is this spunky go-getter planet that's associated with taking action and moving forward. And since Mercury is not retrograde anymore, it went direct a few days ago on Election Day, and we have a new moon coming on Sunday, and we have Mars going direct, and then there's this feeling of joy and possibility in the air. This is a time where we could really make some fabulous momentum and moving forward. So just like a big snowstorm, we can look at it as this time being a major pain and a disruption, or we can look at it as a time when we get to have a snow day. We get to drink hot chocolate and play in the snow and watch movies and stay in our pajamas all day. And that sounded a lot more enticing before COVID, but that's okay. Let's just use the snow day as an example of this. It's all about perspective. So this week, focus on the wonderful snow day, that the fog has been lifted and we are moving forward again, that we feel motivated to move forward again, and to remember that what you focus on increases. So we want to focus on joy and motivation and moving forward, and not focus on the other crap that we may see coming from Truplandia this week. Shift your focus. And this is a great time to shift your focus to creating wonderful holidays in COVID times. So we have some really, really good stuff coming up in the charts in the next couple of months. Things are looking brighter. Oh man, talk about building resilience. We have had a master class in resilience this past 4 years. So if we just have a couple more weeks of intense stuff, we could easily get through that. And not only get through it, we can thrive through it. And we do that by shifting our focus. So if you start getting caught up in the drama this week, shift your focus to the snow day. It is what you make of it. It's what you focus on. And we also know that the bad times don't last forever. I've always said this. You want more money? Focus on the money that you have coming in. You want more love? Focus on the love that you're already seeing. You want more joy? Focus on the joy that's out there. So this week, let's end with some words of wisdom from Abraham Hicks. Some of my favorite stuff comes from Abraham. It's channeled through the Hicks, Esther Hicks right now, since Jerry passed away. So this is what they have to say. Let's end the week with this. Be easy about it. Don't rush into things. Savor them more. Make more plans and be more deliberate and specific about the plans you are making. And then all you do, let your dominant intent be to find that which pleasures you as you imagine it. Let your desire for pleasure and your desire for feeling good be your only guiding light. As you seek those thoughts that feel good, you will always be in vibrational harmony with the energy that is your source. And under those conditions, only good can come to you, and only good can come to you, and only good can come to you. As always, thank you for listening. If you get a strong feeling this week to move forward and need some clarity on where to go or how to start, book an appointment with me. One of my superpowers is being able to pass on the higher wisdom from your guides and the universe. And anytime you feel like moving forward, they definitely will have some guidance to share with you. So have a wonderful week. Just feel the joy today. I'm so excited heading out for a walk with Jack. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next week.